Ladies and gentlemen.
And we're back. This is Drew Sitzwitz, and I'm joined by Jim Balderston.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming out.
The live audience is going crazy right now. You do. How many sound effects you got on that thing?
Oh, I got a ton. Let's see.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Jesus Christ. Ooh.
Magical. Oh, that's for me. Folks.
You're going to be using those last two with me a lot.
So, I got this whole freaking board years ago because I'm like, I'm going to be like Howard Stern. I'm going to be, like hitting the buttons and all this stuff. But it's impossible to do the show and do the buttons at the same time. It's like.
You need a goon. You need a goon.
I know. I keep saying I need like a little Asian boy who can like edit for me and like do the buttons at the same time. And, I need a little nerd.
Absolutely. And absolutely. I feel like, and they also bring, having a goon in the corner, they bring their own perspective. They'll like put their own sounds onto it.
Sure.
They'll jump in when they feel like they should.
Their own comedic timing.
Yeah.
Right.
As long as you don't get like a red band, I think you're fine.
Yeah, I know. He's the worst, right? I'm going to open up a window. I'm sorry. I'm sweating.
Please do. I don't know.
Sweating. I had a feeling you might be sweating.
Yeah, I'm actually. It's weird. Most places I enter, I am sweating, but you got some good kind of like control in here or something.
You got some what?
Some good like air control in here or something. There's like, I don't know. Can I just have your house? Can I just be here?
No, you can't.
Okay.
Where do you live?
I'm up in Wrigley.
Oh, nice. I love it there. My buddy lives on Waveland.
Okay, I'm Newport.
Okay, cool.
So within the area.
Nice.
So can you get us a play date? Pretty cool.
My best friend and my new best friend can hang out together. So you said you're 23. You're just a young bull out here.
I'm a little boy.
So how long have you been doing comedy? Because you're a stand-up comedian, correct?
Yes, I am a stand-up comedian.
Right.
I have been doing it since I was 19, so
Oh, wow.
in close to 5 years.
That's great.
I was only good for like one.
I'll be the judge of that tonight.
Oh yeah, is that what this is? It's like people are gonna call it, it's like punked.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get up and do my set. You're gonna boo at me.
No, I was flipping through your Instagram right before you got here, and a lot of funny stuff. I mean, that's.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're a funny guy.
Thank you. I appreciate it. How do I match up with everyone you've had on? Rate me out of 10.
I don't know. I've had a lot of stand-ups on. I don't know if you've seen any friends.
You actually have, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no, you're very funny, and there's a clear difference between like an open micer and somebody who has been doing it for like 3+ years, where it's like, okay, they actually sort of have it down. They're not just like kind of funny and get up there. But this wasn't your joke, but the roast battle you did with the one guy, he said your favorite gum is ground beef flavor.
Favorite flavor of gum is ground beef. I
good.
hate that was so goddamn good. That's the thing. That's one of my reels that's gotten like probably the most attention to it, and it literally opens with probably the funniest dunk on me possible.
Right, it's not even your joke, and that's your viral one. Yeah, that sucks. So, are you a roast battle guy, or?
Yeah, I've done a bunch. I've done
nice.
Probably like 15 at this point.
Oh, wow.
I love jumping into them. Never won a tournament. Never even gotten far in the tournament. I get my ass beaten immediately. But
that sucks.
No, it's fun though. It's fun.
You're just too nice of a guy.
Too nice of a guy, I'm too good at calling people gay, and they're a little better at calling me fat. It's like right there.
Do people want to battle you because of that? It's like, oh, it's easy material.
It is pretty easy. I think probably in the beginning, yeah, but I think now I've kind of like done a lot of roast battles, so I have good jokes and people like I'm planning on doing joke battles a lot, like gimmick battles.
Okay.
I dressed up as Trump for one roast battle.
Love it. Hilarious.
Which was, that was something.
How's your Trump?
It's pretty good. I have to believe. I have found only a few that are a little better than me. Thank you very much. It's all about the hand movements, the thinking, and the mouth, how it goes.
Yeah, no, it's pretty solid.
It's a little there. It's funny, the last podcast I did, he asked me to do the voice too, and he ripped out probably the best Trump I've ever heard. And I was like, okay, just
really?
fuck me on your own show, I guess. Just
mine's okay. I feel like yours was better though. You kind of had that crisp.
But you got that breath in, like that's a tough thing you can't emulate.
Yeah,
I could do it because I almost have like sleep apnea. You got to get that. It's right here.
And everybody's basically just copying Shane Gillis, right?
It's just him.
Once he said to do the hand thing, I'm like, oh, you just have to do it every time. Yeah.
Well, the hand is like, it's become crucial to, I think, the whole emulation.
And he said, he probably doesn't even do that anymore. I don't know. I'm not great with impersonations. What about sound effects? Can you do any sound effects or like?
Sound effects. I think
like my horse, like
something like that. I don't know. I'm not a sound effects guy. I am like a kind of like different voices guy.
Okay, what do you got?
Like I can go like different, like girl, and kind of go a little higher.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Like, are you kidding me?
I like to change my inflection a lot when I do stand up. So like I'll come in close and I'll say something like this, and everyone's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
But I'm not a sound effect guy, unfortunately. Like the Police Academy dude.
Right.
How about you? You got any in the chamber?
No, I always ask people, and a horse is pretty much all I got.
If you can do a good horse, you're better than most people already. They can't do a horse.
I guess so. Yeah, I mean, how do you feel about accents? I mean, I know you're a comedian, but like, is that racist to do an accent or?
I'll tell you what. I really want to do one right now, but there's a camera, so probably shouldn't. I think.
To me, I think accents. I mean, I've said this on the show a million times, so to listeners at home, I'm sorry, but an accent is inherently funny because you are saying words that sound differently than they're supposed to be said. Okay. Or how most people say those words, right? So it's inherently funny. A British accent is funny in the United States because it sounds different than a person who speaks in the United States. An American accent sounds funny in England, right? So,
and it's funny because they're gay.
But point being, I mean, obviously if you're being racist in what you're saying, then that's racist. But just to do a Jamaican accent, I don't think is racist. I don't know. Just like with like, you know, like my culture is not your costume or whatever, all that bullshit. It's like, I don't know. I get it. Like, should that black girl have worn a kimono to prom or whatever? Like, I guess probably not. But also, like, should she have like lost her college scholarship because of it? You know?
I mean,
it's not that serious, bro.
I feel like there's some accents you can do, and there's some that you just shouldn't. You know,
right?
Like Asian accent shouldn't do that.
But you could do the funniest one.
It is a funny one, but a white boy can rip into Jamaican accent. Are you kidding me?
That's what I feel like, right?
Wagwan. Are you kidding me? They could rip that shit in. I'm not saying I can. I don't know how to do it, but you can.
No, Jamaican is kind of like the only non-white one that it's like, I mean, I guess Chet Hanks kind of put the nail in the coffin on that one.
That is true. But
like Italian is like on the table, Irish on the table, easily. German, anybody can, you know, I'm German. Everyone calls me a Nazi and it's like, that's kind of mean, you know, like I'm not going to sue you over it, but it's like, it's not nice either, but.
Well, it's also, it's the same thing with, now we're getting into uncharted territory. Maybe you can cut this part. It's the same thing with slurs. You know, if it applies to white people, anyone's got them. Sure. It's on the table. You can say whatever you want. You can do any accent. I could come and do more of an Italian. This is more of an Italian-American accent. Or I could do I'm back in the Bonicello, all that shit. But the minute I'm at the function and I'm like, hey, guys, I have a black friend.
Right.
It's over. You're done. You're done. It's like GTA 5 stars. You're fucking over.
Right, you're out.
For good reason. But
Right. Yeah,
just got to be careful. You got to be careful. But I do think accents are funny.
I think they're funny.
As long as, you know, you're not just overtly making fun of somebody's race. Like, if you're just doing an accent for whatever.
Right. Like, again, on this podcast, if we're doing a character, if I'm talking about a guy who whatever, I mean, we don't need to keep talking about this. Again, I've talked about this a million times and nobody likes my point. So anyways,
they're like, welcome back to the episode. We're on it again. Right. We're coming back on the pod.
6th week in a row. Okay. But so anyways, so promote yourself a little bit here before we really get rolling. Look into the camera, your Instagram, all that sort of stuff.
This cam?
I think we're kind of cocked a little bit here. Yeah.
Cock me. There we go. My name's Jim Balderston. I am a Chicago comedian, local comedian. I run a comedy production company called Comedy You Deserve. That's Comedy You Deserve on Instagram. My Instagram is the Fantastic Mr. Jim. Love Fantastic Mr. Fox. Great movie. What else about me? I'm a Leo. really, I found this recently. I actually really love interior decoration. I love it. That's why I'm so impressed over here. I'm not saying my shit is good. My apartment's disgusting.
Who do you live with? Anybody? Roommates?
I live with 2 guys that are also in their early 20s, so it is absolutely awful. Like,
yeah, that's rough, man.
every corner.
I stayed with my parents until I moved out to here. And my buddy's always, bro, let's buy a house together. Let's all move into a fucking house with 6 people. I'm like, first off, we're not going to be friends after a year. We're going to kill each other.
Yeah.
Second off, that seems like a terrible investment, money-wise. Like, absolutely not. How are we going to split this thing 6 ways? And it's just gross. Like, I could either have, like, my mom vacuuming every day, or I could have me vacuuming once a month and then resent all of you guys for not vacuuming. It's like, let's just stay friends, But
the only way you can have a trap house with all your friends is if you guys are like vloggers or some shit.
Sure.
I feel like that's the only way, I also, too, was part of the conversation of, let's move to LA and get a house together.
Yeah.
And everyone can
Or fucking
have a
FaZe
house
Clan.
in there. FaZe Clan. We can be FaZe Clan, except we don't do interesting shit. No one likes us. And no one knows who the fuck we are.
Right.
And I'm not saying FaZe is great, but,
Right,
we're
exactly.
definitely below FaZe.
There's no, we got no motion.
Oh, absolutely none. Me and my friends, one of them's a pharmacist. Are you kidding me? Who's locking in to see the pharmacist?
So, do they do comedy or no?
No,
you?
he's just a guy.
Oh. He's just a guy who's making way more money than the both of us.
Yeah, I mean, he was for a long time. I was a server for a minute. I just got my first big boy corporate job, though.
Oh, nice.
I'm a paralegal downtown.
Oh, holy shit.
So,
that's awesome. Good for you, man.
Watch out, guys. I got municipal law transactions, guys. Watch out. My life is so sad, dude.
I think Stavros did that before he became a comedian.
Really?
Yeah. And it was like a soul crushing, I think it was for like a company that was like suing people that were like foreclosing on their houses or something. So he was just like, he hated it because it's like, these people are evil anyways. But
my job that I had right before this, my legal assistant job, we were foreclosing on people, dunking on them, fucking pay your mortgage or.
And I'm sure after a while you're like, no, these people are terrible and they should be paying their mortgage. But at the same time, it's like
it was sad. It was very sad. I once had to call a woman and be like, so we lost the house. Yeah. But then.
So we need you on 30 days.
Yeah, we did. we were like, we still kind of need our retainer.
It's crazy.
But I also got to dress up or pretend I was a landlord downtown and impersonate them. The law firm I work for now is a real law firm. The one I worked for before was a guy.
What is it? Balderston and Balderston?
Yeah, it would be Balderston and Balderston. It was just me, just in my room now. I worked for a small legal practice, and it was funny. You just had me doing some weird shit.
So do you want to become a lawyer?
No.
Okay.
I went to film school, and my buddy, who I lived with in one of my last years of film school, he was working as a legal assistant at this place, and he was moving to Miami. So he said, do you want to continue to work at the Hip Hop Ramen shop you're working at, which is full of all criminals except for you? It's very fun. One guy showed me a gun there once. Or you want to go work for this guy and pretend to be a lawyer? And I chose the lawyer.
Nice. So do you wear a suit every day or business
button
casual?
down?
Okay,
So
yeah.
I went home and changed before this.
Nice.
But I almost came.
Q zips are kind of.
I could rip this.
You could wear that at work, right? That's fancy enough.
I could rip it at work. It doesn't matter anymore. I wear regular sneakers. Nobody gives a shit.
Right. You're not even wearing the half leather, half sneaker dress shoes. You're just fuck it.
I'm not even. It's not even trying at this point.
Society's collapsing.
Society is collapsing, but we represent a lot of the municipalities in Illinois, and they are not collapsing. So, shout out Schaumburg. Shout out Oak Lawn. Did some shit for you today. Damn, fucking Oak Lawn. Hey, if you in Oak Lawn right now listening to this, man, give me your credit card. I don't know. You probably have a good house.
No, this episode hasn't come out yet. I had a rapper on from Northwest Indiana. I've got this whole little Northwest Indiana rap scene thing. I've been interviewing a couple of these guys and producers and stuff. But anyways, so this guy, and he was very responsive to me, and he was DMing me back and forth a lot and everything leading up to it, and he kept being dude, I'm so excited, all this stuff, right? Okay, cool. But he showed up with another guy, and I was like, fuck. And you saw my lobby, it's the door, and I'm just like, I see two people, and I thought it was only gonna be one person. I'm like, fuck, what do I do? And like, I just like let him in, but then I like let him into my house, and my fiance's here, and I'm just like, fuck. So I was just like so uncomfortable. So before we even started, I was just like, dude, honestly, like, this is really bothering me. Like, you didn't say that you're bringing somebody else, and like, I kind of like laid down the line, and they were also both like fucking 18 years old. They're just like, I'm so sorry. And like the one dude who came, he literally called me sir like 5 times. He like shook my hand. He's like, I'm so sorry, sir. Like, I would never do this. He's like, I'll leave. And I'm like, you drove 2 hours to get here. You're not gonna leave. It's okay. So I felt bad, and everything was totally fine. But I like fucking freaked out. I was just like, I'm gonna get like robbed or killed, or like, I don't even know.
You thought two little 18-year-olds are gonna take you down? You're like 7 feet tall. Look at you.
And that's why. And you should see these kids. The one guy, he was literally this tall, white dude with like this crazy pink hoodie and stuff. I'm like, okay, clearly these guys aren't gonna rob me or anything. I also had a bunch of their friends on and stuff too, and so I'm like, I totally overreacted. I feel like a jerk, but
well, it is. Before he pressed record on all this, he did say I was a piece of shit, and he slapped me. And he did mug me, but he sat me down. He's like, I'll give you a beer, though.
I pistol whipped you.
Pistol whipped me. He's like, get on the goddamn couch over here.
So, who are some comedian friends that you have in the industry? I always love asking people like to get more friends on the show and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've been doing it for a while, so I have a like kind of wide network. I got like different people. Like I've seen a lot of like you had Natalie Whalen on here, right? I'm pretty sure.
I don't think I did.
Did you?
I had Bronwyn.
I
looked like she was following you.
Yeah. Well, I know you have Bronwyn on here. I thought you had Natalie on here. Well, whatever. Get Natalie.
I should have her on. Jeez.
She's great. She's great.
I'm like, fuck, have I had her on? I don't remember Natalie.
But there's kind of a newer group of comics that have been only doing shit for about a year or two.
Okay.
Milo Mack is one of them. He's really funny.
Okay.
Natalie Whalen is in that sphere, and there's also Jason Isaac, and there's all.
Yep, I had Jason on. Yep, he's really cool.
They're great guys, and that crew's good. The people that I was like friends with and started with,
right? Because they call it like your class, right? Like who you came up with, right?
Yeah. One of them is Owen Monahan, who's really funny. He also hangs out with them too. Oh, cool. The other one's Jenny Weaver, and she's also part-time in St. Louis. She hops between the two scenes. But she's weird. Great too. So
why? You don't know?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Okay.
I know she's really dope. She's learning to be a pilot in St. Louis. So
whoa.
Her dad's a pilot, and he has a class. So
what's the Spirit of St. Louis? Isn't that a famous plane?
The Spirit of St. Louis?
I believe that's a famous plane.
Plane? I know I look like a plane guy, but I have no idea. I know I give off like mad train energy.
Like, well, that right there is the St. Louis to San West Chief. You know what I mean, brother?
Hell no, I don't know.
I think the Spirit of St. Louis was like maybe the first plane to like circumnavigate the globe, or maybe it was like the first commercial airline or something. I'm not sure. Maybe it was. Who are the people that flew the first plane?
I don't know, Amelia Earhart? Who?
No, maybe it was Amelia Earhart's plane.
Buzz Aldrin.
Buzz Aldrin, astronaut.
Guy. The Spirit of St. Louis was a plane that just mugs you. It's so fucking. It's not even funny. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to look that up. Maybe she knows.
It's all right.
Okay,
but I won't. I'm just saying that's a little correlation. St. Louis, she's becoming a pilot. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Also, I heard on a pod one time. Like naming boats, right? Like people have like Money Pit or like My Second Wife, or there's always like stupid names on boats.
Yeah.
But I always thought the best one was the SS Seaward.
The SS Seaward, okay.
Right, like SEAWARD, Seaward, but also Seaward.
But also the Seaward,
like cunt,
Yeah.
My parents got a boat a couple years ago, and I was like, "You gotta name it." Of course
they did. Look at you. You kidding me?
I know.
What'd they name it?
They didn't name it.
They haven't named the boat?
And I was like, SS Seaward, that's hilarious. And they're like, we have kids on this boat. I'm like, they're not going to know what that means. It's like a wink and a nod. It's funny.
Also, what kids do they got on the boat?
Well, I have nephews that are little kids.
Okay.
But again, they can't even fucking read.
Yeah, they don't know. They don't know what that means.
Also, Seaward, it's like, whatever. I think it's funny. But.
I think so too. My grandpa had a boat. My grandpa also.
Of course, your grandpa had a boat. You fucking dipshit.
Yeah, and look at me. You're right. Quarter zip, fucking khakis. Are you kidding me? I'm actually wearing. He owned a label company, and my uncle inherited it. And this is at HP Mile. Guys.
So why don't you work there?
Because they live in New York.
Wait, so where are you from? I'm sorry, did we ask that?
Yeah, no, I'm from the burbs, so Chicago area.
Where at? I grew up in Bartlett.
Okay, yeah. You know Clarendon Hills?
I do not.
You know Hinsdale?
Sure.
Yeah, that's right next to me. So I went to Hinsdale Central.
Damn, so you're a rich kid.
I am not actually. I had a very normal upbringing, and because of that, I was poor.
But Hinsdale is like one of the highest earning zip codes in the...
Hinsdale is one of the richest suburbs in the entire country.
Right. In the country. Okay.
In the country.
Yeah. So I do construction, and so I work on the North Shore, which is like Winnetka, Highland Park, all this stuff.
Yeah.
And those are like super rich. Like that's like old money, like kind of crazy shit. So that's like kind of what I always think of as money. But yeah, Hinsdale, like Naperville is like rich, but it's also, I feel like that's kind of like new money. That's like, I don't know.
Naperville's a little gay.
A little different. Oh, I totally agree.
I'm not a fan of that place. Gay in the traditional sense, not homosexual.
Sure. I know you've said that a couple times. I'm like, damn, most of these North Side comedians I have on are like kind of half gay themselves anyway, so they're definitely not going to like use it.
Well, I live in Lakeview. I live amongst. Yeah, I live deep in territory, not enemy territory. I love them, love you.
Sure.
But no, not at all. I'm a big fan of using that word the way it should be, but you shouldn't. That's the whole thing,
Again, I don't personally care. I just think it's funny, and I want to play by the rules, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Exactly.
That's the other thing. Like I want to have as many kinds of people on the show as possible, so I don't want to like ostracize. Like I feel like people already probably think that I'm like a white dude who's like a fucking Republican or whatever. So it's like I'm like fighting against that. So I'm trying not to say gay. I'm trying not to say certain things and stuff. Just so that I make other people feel comfortable enough to be able to want to do my show because I want those kind of people too.
Absolutely. And can we go back to the beginning of this podcast when we started with accents are cool, right? We can be a little racist. If it's funny, we can be a little racist, right?
Racism is funny.
It's just because you took one look at me and you're like, I can say this to him. I can.
No. Well, so that was the thing. So again, I told you the white rapper guy with the pink hoodie and all this stuff. He was the guy that I thought I had on the show. He brought up Black Guy as his friend, right?
Whoa!
Who was also a rapper and a musician and stuff. And he was a very interesting guy. And it was a great episode. It really was.
Yeah.
But at the end of it, I was just like, yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I kind of spazzed on you there. Like, like it was fine. I should have been nice. And the black dude was just like, he's like, I knew it. You looked right at me. He had to be a fucking, just saying all this shit. I'm like, no. That's not why. I swear. It was just because there was two people. It wasn't because you're black. And he's like, yeah, whatever, man. He was busting my balls.
Yeah, of course.
But I was like, fuck. Don't look racist.
It's so funny. Yeah, I don't know. The whole thing is like we do have to be careful, because in this day and age, you just have to. You have to be respectful. You want to be nice to people.
Yeah, I think so. You don't want to be. I don't want to be a jerk. I don't want to be mean to people.
Exactly, and that's the core of all of it.
Right. We're trying to be funny. We're trying to make people laugh. We're not trying to make people be upset.
Right. But every once in a while.
Oh. So what are some cool? Because like you host your own show, right? Or
yes.
How does that work? Like, do you have like one night a week at a bar that you do it, or like how does that even start?
Yeah, we run a monthly to bi-monthly showcase at the Den Theater, which is on Milwaukee.
That's great. That's a big venue.
We run it upstairs in their 2A. It's a really nice venue. And we kind of just pick a bunch of up-and-coming comedians. Our main show is Shy Lights, highlighting people in Chicago.
Cool.
Real big brain name there.
I like that.
Thank you. That's all, man. But we highlight a bunch of up-and-coming comedians, try to really show a lot of talent, a lot of different talent. The whole company is called Comedy You Deserve, so I always feel like the whole mission statement is to show comedians and comedy that you deserve to see.
Right. You're not just going to put some shit up there.
Right. That, and also there's a lot of comedians that don't get a lot of stage time.
Oh, the comedians deserve it.
Okay. I mean, it's both, it's because it's like, I don't want you to come to my show and then watch it and be like, okay, that was garbage, or he just booked these people because for whatever reason.
Right.
But I also want to be like showcasing some comedians that deserve to be shown.
Yeah.
So it's a 50-50. We started in 2023 because I wasn't getting booked on any shows. So my big brain idea was, I'm going to be my own show.
Yeah.
And at first people were like, who the fuck are you? Then after a little bit, they're like, okay, yeah, now we know who you are. I wasn't funny, but...
I feel like you can't be funny for the first couple of years, right? It's just impossible. No. Even if you get a couple laughs, it's like you're just you're forcing it or it's not natural or.
Some people are. Some people really just are anomalies.
Do you know Femi?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like just so naturally funny, I feel like.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's African. No, I'm kidding.
I know. And we talked about, he did my show too.
Friends with Femi, by the way, guys, I can say. But
yeah. He's also a crazy motherfucker.
He's insane. Femi is one of the most insane people I've ever met in my entire life. Just the shit he says. I do a lot of roast battle, and so
does he. He's like the king of roast battle, right?
He's on that. He's on that level in there. And I've started to judge some of the roast battles, and I've judged two where he's a part of it. And how do you judge that? I mean, how do you judge it? Like, he just will come up and say the most insane thing ever.
Yeah. And
the other comic that's next to him will be like, well, he's African, I guess.
Right, exactly.
He's like, I saw this person behind my building trying to touch me. That's almost word for word one thing he said on stage while I was there. It was one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
Right. Well, he did. I think it was James Najjar's like mom died or something like that, and so he brought out like a Ouija board. It was like, I'm going to talk to his mother.
Is this on your podcast?
He told the story, yeah. Or I think James told the story about it. I had Femi on before. I talked to James, whatever. Anyways, but so it was like, you know, it was like, you know, I'm going to ask his mom questions from beyond the grave. And it was like, do you have a giant pussy? Yes. You know, it's like, just like stupid shit like that. So funny.
What the fuck did James have to say about that?
He said it was funny, but he's like, I told him ahead of time, like, you know, because, I mean, to pull the curtain back, roast battle, you kind of work with each other, right?
Absolutely.
Right, yeah. To make jokes. So basically, Femi was like, I don't know, like, I've got a couple jokes, but like, you got to give me something else. And he's like, okay, my mom died. And Femi's like, okay. And he's like, you can do whatever you want, you know. But he's like, you know, I don't know, it's be that crazy.
That's so great. I can't believe I hadn't heard of that yet. That's
he has amazing. A clip of it. It's really funny.
That's so great, dude.
Because, you know, it's like the Ouija board, like little triangle thing. So he's kind of like, for a second, he's like, you know, boom, yes.
It's so fucked.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Love that, though.
Okay, so what else? So you went to film school?
Yes.
So do you want to become a filmmaker? Are you over that, or like what's your plan?
Filmmaking would be kind of the end all be all.
Cool.
Like comedy, filmmaking, different things. I'm working on. I was a screenwriter in school, so I have a couple different scripts that I have written and that I want to pitch and shop to people.
How hard is that to write a script?
It's difficult, but you know, if you go to 4 years of bullshit school and they fucking sit you down there and they're like, right play, where's the day? And you watch fucking Despicable Me for a goddamn assignment.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. My assignment's bullshit, bro.
I bet.
Like, go home, jerk off, watch TV, go to class. A+.
Living the dream.
Living the dream.
But so
it's not that hard. It's just kind of like I was always a writer, so writing was easy for me. That's like what I did. I was in the enriched language arts stuff, and I was a writer through like middle school and high school and all that. And so I was either going to be an English teacher or do that.
You look like an English teacher.
Yeah, thanks. Fuck you, but thank you. You know, it's funny because like everything that people get on me for is legitimately what I am, you know? Like, I am an English teacher. I do look like a father of three. Like, I do.
You look the same age as me.
Yeah. No, respectfully, I look older than you. Yeah, respectfully, I look like you're elder. And I have this, like, timber in the way that I talk. I'm like, now listen, kid, here's the deal. When I tell people I'm 23, they're like, you're fucking lying. you're
so
a piece
funny.
of shit. But yeah, it was either one of those two.
So why not? I mean, do you care how old you look? Like if you shaved, I feel like that would take off like 5 years.
Be a little baby.
Yeah, exactly.
I would. Yeah, I like the beard. You know, and the other thing that I think is always funny too is I'm probably going to look like this until I'm 50.
No, you really will. You will look the same for 40 years,
forever.
Yes. Yeah,
and everyone around me will age slowly and
it's true.
Die.
Yeah.
Painfully.
I always wanted to look older. I don't have any facial hair. Like the only thing that grows in is my chin. It's so fucking annoying. I don't have a mustache at all.
That's cool. That's like a criminal hairdo. That's
I know. And I joke around with my fiance. I'm like, I could just let this thing grow and it'd be like a billy goat, like, you know, or like nothing else grows in my face.
And she's like, fuck no.
Yeah, absolutely not. Like a Viking where it's like braided or something. I could be like fucking, who's the pirate? Johnny Depp. Fucking.
Yeah, fucking Jack
Sparrow.
I was just going to say Jack Black. What the fuck is wrong with me?
The Black Pearl.
Yeah, that fucking panda. And that way, you know, I know what you're talking about.
Fire all cylinders. Okay, but so back to film school.
Yes.
So like you said you like Fantastic Mr. Fox. So are you a Wes Anderson guy or?
Not really. I just like that movie.
Okay.
I don't even know why I changed my name to that on Instagram, I'll be honest.
Okay.
It used to be just my name.
Trying to be cool or?
I guess so. White boy trying to get a little motion?
Sure.
You kidding me?
So who are some other directors you like or movies you like?
Yeah, Wes Anderson. Love him. I was never really a director guy. Like, that's not how I was. Like, I went to film school, but I was not a huge, like, film freak.
You're not a cinephile.
No, not at all. I like general, like, action movies. I like different titles. Like, I'm rewatching the Jurassic Park stuff now. It's kind of bullshit, but I like it. It's fun.
Sure. Did you read those books?
Didn't read the books. I did not. I should have, though, because I've heard a lot of good things about the graphic novels.
No, I think there's like real books, not graphic novels. Was that a joke?
Think I could read? Are you kidding me?
You said you're a writer.
Yeah, and
writer, not a reader.
Exactly. I know how to put it down. No, I haven't read the books either. I haven't read that, so that could be something on the list. But
I haven't either.
No, I'm more of a like I was always like a TV show guy, so I watched a lot of TV shows.
Okay, gotcha.
Community is one of my favorites. Arrested Development,
Love it.
All these comedy shows. I also have been watching Invincible. It's been coming out. Big fan of that.
Haven't seen any of that, but I've heard it's great.
Yeah, I'm a superhero bitch. I mean, look at me, bro. If I was wearing a Marvel shirt,
I wasn't gonna say it, but yes, you did.
You weren't gonna say it, but you did.
If there was a Captain America shield underneath that quarter zip, I would not be shocked.
Dude, I'm gonna relay a little bit of a story. A few months ago, I actually got hit by a car.
Oh my god.
I lived, but I got hit by a car. It was a People's Gas van.
You should see the car.
Well, you should. The funny thing is, there was a police report. This isn't even part of the story I was going to tell, but I did get a police report, and it said that the damage to the car was extensive. But I left a dent in that bitch, and thank God for that. Fuck you, People's Gas.
It's like like a scene in a movie where it's like the car comes and you like hit it with your hand and the car like flips over.
Fucking. I'll tell you, it was not that graceful because I was on a Lime scooter. So,
oh my god!
Yeah, that was it. He called out 20 points as he hit me.
No shit.
At the very least. But the reason I'm telling this story is because as I laid on the ground with my clavicle 6 inches removed, the man who left the van and ran up to me was almost a mirror image of myself.
Whoa.
Wearing a Captain America shirt.
That's so funny.
And since I looked at that man and looked at myself, I've been going to the gym every week. I have been on it.
Right. You saw your future.
I saw my future, and I saw myself in that fucking People's Gas van. And yes, if I was driving People's Gas, I would be wearing Captain America shirt, and I would want to hit people on the road, but it's not the future I want. So
that's so funny. So did you get any money out of that, or?
I didn't, because the
You're a lawyer, come on.
Stop it. Municipal real estate law, I've known. It's not my jurisdiction.
Sure.
They did fuck me though. They really did, because I was turning. It was a yellow light, and I was turning, and the van ran through the yellow. So as I was turning, it clipped me, threw me on the ground.
Whoa!
But the police report said that it happened at the front of the intersection, not in the middle. That it was a red light, and that I came next to the van and then just turned and drove into it.
What? So they said that you hit the van?
They said that I hit the van after stopping and then looking at the van and then driving it.
Why?
I don't know. But I do know that I didn't get a video of it.
Right.
So I couldn't contest it. There was a lady who helped me, but I didn't grab her phone number. I wasn't thinking about that. And while I was in the hospital, the first police officer to come and talk to me asked me where it happened. I told him where, and he was like, "Oh, that's not even my jurisdiction." And he just turned around and fucking left.
Whoa.
And I was like, "Aren't you? Didn't you talk to the other guy?
Yeah.
Like, aren't you that guy?" And he was like, "No, he'll come. Don't worry."
Whoa.
And so the guy came, and he was just like, took down my information, walked away, and never got anything for it.
So you had to pay for your medical bills and everything.
Yeah, it wasn't crazy because I have good insurance.
Right. Okay.
But it was still like a couple thousand for sure.
That's crazy. That's horrible.
I got a big scar now though.
That's kind of
cool.
sick.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
I sliced my thigh at work the other day. I've got like a knife right. I was like cutting something. I was like,
Oh jeez.
sliced through my leg and everything, my jeans and my. So I got this big cut on my leg now. But part of me is kind of like, it's gonna be kind of sick in the summertime wearing shorts. Get a little
Six guy.
thigh scar.
All the dudes are gonna come up to me and look at my thigh scar.
Saying that out loud is like, no, literally no one is even gonna notice. But in my head, I'm like, it'll be fucking badass.
The thing is, what's funny is I don't think anyone will notice except there'll be like one guy who's having a beer with you and be like, "Yeah, sick thigh scar, bro."
At the urinal, looks over. He's like, oh.
Your hog's pretty nice, but god damn that thigh scar. I'd leave my wife for that.
Right. You got any tattoos?
I don't. My first tattoo that I want though is gonna be right under my scar. And it's gonna say "People's Gas was here." And that's true. I'm getting that within the next couple of months.
Oh, nice.
It'll be a little funny thing there.
Little joke scar. You have a girlfriend?
I don't. Single and
Boyfriend?
painful.
What's his name?
Fine. I don't. I'm a
You got a roster?
Man. Definitely not.
How is it dating? I'm locked down. I got a fiance, like I said,
Yeah.
but how's the dating scene out here in the city?
It is interesting. There's every kind of person here. So like whatever you're into, if you got like one anime woman to step on your balls, we got them.
Right.
We got
Goth baddie.
We also have down to earth regular people, but
Sure.
you don't want that.
Few and far between. Oh,
You don't want that. You want someone who's autistic and will beat you.
right.
Sorry, I want that. It's great because there's a lot of different people that you can just kind of hang out with people, do your own thing. I've never really been a dating person. It's just not who I am.
Yeah. I've been with the same girl since high school, so I'm not either.
There you go.
I'd be terrified to go on a date with somebody right now.
Yeah.
It'd be very difficult for me.
I whore myself out on stage every day.
So do you get chicks from doing comedy?
No.
Like that's what people always say. It's like you kill on stage, and then like there's like women throwing themselves afterwards. Like
hot guys say that. When I'm on stage and I do well, they're like, "Oh, look, he did it!"
Right.
Like, "Oh, that's so great. He did it. I'm so proud of him."
But what about like other comedians? Like any female comedians?
No, I've never been that kind of person.
Are you an ass man?
Oh God. You're talking about on women?
I was gonna say, yeah, that is a weird way to say that.
After what
Yeah, I'm an ass
said,
guy. I like getting pegged.
Love it in there. No, I'm not a fan of penetration. When it's on me, I don't know if I'm an ass or titty man. I'm a personality guy.
Sure, same.
I don't know.
That just means you like ugly girls. I'm in a personality.
The truth is, I like anything that likes me.
Sure, same.
No, I don't know. It's I think
You're just not focused on
maybe.
dating. You're not.
It's not really my thing. I'll be honest. I haven't had a ton of experience in my entire life. I've only ever had one girlfriend, and it was like a high school long distance relationship.
Oh, geez.
So the relationship was like bullshit.
Gotcha.
It was.
So how did you meet her?
I met her through a good friend of mine that I worked at camp with. I was a Boy Scout. So I worked at a Boy Scout camp.
Tracks.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. I was a Boy Scout.
Eagle Scout?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, wow. That's impressive.
I got that card in my pocket.
Nice.
Throw it on you, bro.
Cool.
Okay, my bad. We just met eyes. That was weird. But no, I worked at camp, so I met her through there. And
okay, cool.
She lived up in Antioch, Illinois, which is like right at the top.
Yeah.
And
so long distance, but still.
It was within like 2 hours, but we really didn't see each other, and it was more like I would text her. And
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it was just nothing. I think to both of us, it was kind of just like, nothing. When we found out we weren't going to the same college, we were just like, okay, it's done.
Oh, that sucks. Where did you go to college?
DePaul, downtown.
Oh, nice. So is that when you moved to the city, and then you've just been out here?
Yep.
Since? Nice.
They've trapped me since.
Sure. How did you like DePaul? I had a buddy who went to the business school there.
DePaul's good. I liked it. I mean, I did the film program, so
that's right.
They work directly with CineSpace, which is the studio that does The Bear. So
cool.
I got to be in that studio all the time. We get to like
wow.
use real cameras and like film some real shit. So for the film program, it is one of the best film programs in the Midwest. It's really good. Yeah,
I've never heard that before.
Well, I'm lying. No.
You caught me.
You got me. Damn. It is one of the better ones just because you get to work with CineSpace and like be connected with that studio.
That is cool. So do they also do like Chicago Fire and all that bullshit?
Yep. That's all of them.
Yeah, I worked with a guy who he was just like a framing carpenter, but like he was like talking to me. He's like, I just do this like when we're slow. He's like, what I really do is like we build sets for, I assume, CineSpace. It sounds like, because he said he worked on The Bear and he's worked on all these different shows and stuff. And he's like, that's like my passion is like building sets. He's like, working on houses is cool, but like I want to be like kind of like in the mood, like a prop guy almost, that sort of thing. So that was kind of cool to hear about. But it's like you're only getting so much work a year, so it's kind of hard to like, unless you live in like in LA. And it sounds like they don't even really film very much in Los Angeles anymore, anyways. But
no, it's moving towards Atlanta and it's moving towards Nevada. They're building a lot in Nevada.
Also Vancouver, I've heard they film a lot in.
But I mean, I haven't really been keeping up with the film news since like about this time last year when Trump put all the tariffs on the film business. He did fat stack of tariffs on filming outside of the U.S. because his whole idea was we want to bring the filming to the U.S.,
right?
Which screwed a fuck ton of productions. It has probably helped business in America, but at the same time, it's just absolutely curbing anyone. If you want to be like, oh, I want to go film a really cool race scene in Monaco,
right?
You get slapped with hella tariffs. I don't know if that's still the case, but I remember like last spring it was
right. It's like a good idea to like, oh no, let's like keep filming here because like Burt Kreischer filmed his movie in like Serbia or whatever. It was cheaper to fly everybody and house everybody in Serbia than to shoot in the United States. It's like that's insane. That's ridiculous. That should not be. Or like Australia, for people to fly to Australia, it's like that's insanity. But yeah, if you need a shot in a different country, you shouldn't be penalized because of that.
Absolutely. Yeah. It makes a tiny bit of sense when you think about the fact that he just wants to build more American.
Build back better.
Got to keep the film gays in the jobs in America is what we need to do.
Yeah. Man, I've said gay a lot this podcast.
Yeah.
It's interesting because
Are you in the closet?
It's interesting because no, I'm not. I wish though. That'd be cool.
Be easier.
What?
I mean,
the way you looked at me with intensity after I said it'd be easier.
I have a buddy who's in law school, and he goes to Champaign. But anyways,
Urbana.
He was up here for like this big lawyer conference kind of thing. So I ended up getting dinner with him, and he was telling me that at this like networking event that there's this thing that people do where they look from one eye to the next eye to your mouth and then up to your eye. It's like you're sort of doing this like little triangle thing. And he said it's almost like a way that people like flirt with you almost. Like it's like because you're looking at the lips and it's like, I don't know, it's like you're like interested in their face or something like that. I'd never heard of it before. But he's like, at this networking event, he's like, people were like doing that to me, like, and you're like getting creeped out, like what the like you're trying to like make connections, but doing it like this weird way. But so for the rest of the time at dinner, I'm like, am I doing that to him? Is he doing that to me? Are we flirting right now?
If somebody tells you that, you almost have to do it to them. You almost have to be like, I'm just going to run it off. Like, as you were explaining that to me, you were running it on me.
I was.
You were doing it on me. And
then I tried to do it to my fiance, but I'm like, I feel like this is like cheating. Or like,
you tried to do it on your fiance? You thought it was cheating?
Well, not cheating in the sense of like the relationship, but like
because this is the person that I'm engaged to.
Or like, I'm already with you. Like, why am I trying to like...
That's right.
Do this mind trick on you almost.
It is cheating. You have to go flirt with other women, actually, is what you got to do. You're right. You're right. You got to go out there and start doing it. Can she hear this?
She doesn't listen to this at all.
Okay.
She would much rather not be here. That is what's nice is she's never listened. Well, she's done the show like once or twice, or I've had like her sister on the show and she'll listen. So she's listened to it, I guess, but she most of the time would not listen to any of this.
It's fair.
Which is better, I feel like.
Yeah, it is better, I think. I don't know why, but like my parents and my family, for instance, they'll come to my shows every once in a while. Only recently have they started like watching my stuff and like getting into it. For years, they were just like, oh yeah, he's doing his thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is probably, again, it's better.
Yep.
Also, when you suck, it's like you care so much in the beginning. Like, why doesn't anybody care about me? But also looking back, you're like, oh, nobody should have cared about me. Like I was terrible. Yeah.
Well, it's important to care in the beginning. It's important to care throughout your entire career, but it's very important to care in the beginning because that's the only way you get better. It's the only way you improve. If you're like, I give a shit about what I'm doing, I think I'm great, and then you look at your clips and you're like, oh, I'm fucking awful, it'll be that catalyst that pushes you to actually achieve what you want to achieve.
Right.
Then eventually you can cool down a little bit and be like, okay, now I can focus on maybe more of the fun stuff I want to do or this. But I'm not even at that point yet. You got to keep pushing for a while.
Yeah. So you said you're at 5 years?
Yeah, I'm almost 5 this upcoming
right.
fall. I will be.
Right. And everybody says like 10 years is like where you really become like a legit.
I guess so. I mean, it's so different for everyone. There's this one comic, Sam Fromm, who's got a couple tens of thousands of people on there on Instagram. God, that was the most boomer way to say that shit. Yeah, they tend to have people on there.
The interwebs.
Yeah, they're looking at him. He was a young comic who was like 19, 18, entered the scene a couple years ago. I think he was younger than that. I think he was like 17 when he first came. He was a kid, and he came in and fucking rocked from day one. Like, was beating the ass off everyone he was on shows with. And now he's huge. He's like he's big in this scene. He's traveling around, and he's like younger than me, and he's got like a huge following and all that. Yeah. And he is a veteran in his own right because he knows what he's doing. He's very, very talented, and he's done a ton of shows and places. But he's only a couple years in, and he's young as hell.
Yeah, that is cool. But also, you starting so young is such a leg up. Like by the time you're 30, you're going to be a fucking pro. That's so cool.
If I stick with it,
right?
That's the thing.
But why would you stop? I mean.
Different things come up.
Sure.
Like Sam, for instance, I mean, he's got a huge following. He's young, all that. But it also leaves so much more time for him. In 10 years, he might be like, I don't really want to do this anymore. And then he might switch over to something else. People also on the dime will be like, you know what? I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I love stand-up. I've always wanted to do film and writing and all that stuff too. Yeah. But the thing about it, I've always thought is I can keep doing stand-up forever.
Yeah.
I can just keep doing it.
Right.
And do all my film stuff on the side or like move stand up to the side and do film, but I never have to stop doing stand up.
Yeah, exactly. And also I've heard that a lot of stand ups will become writers, right, on shows or things like that. And it's like that's a way to like have a day job, pay the bills, and then you do stand up at night. That can be a trap because it's like your life becomes easier or whatever, but at the same time it's like, well, you're still working in the business or in comedy or whatever, so it's like you're still working that muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. Like I've had Vic Pandya on.
Yeah, Vic's great. Love Vic.
Yeah, he's really cool. And like he does like comedy classes, I think, and like he kind of like he's paying his bills by doing comedy, not just by doing shows, but like also sort of what do you call it? Like not vertical. What is that called? Like how like McDonald's like owns like the beef that they make the burgers out of and like the potato farms. Is it vertically integrated?
Scamming? I don't know.
He's not just doing stand up. He's doing other things in the same field that are also funneling into that whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Vic's great. And it's funny you mentioned that because when I was 19, when I started doing stand up, I took a class at DePaul for stand up. They did a stand up comedy class. Wow. It was run by comedian Kevin Bozeman. He's very funny and he plays all over the country. One of the comics that came in to give us notes was Vic.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And that's when I first met him. And the guy he works with too, Tyler Fowler.
Oh yeah, I've had him.
They do a lot of stuff together. Tyler went to the same Boy Scout camp that I went to.
Interesting.
A couple years before me. He had the same job I had a couple years before me, and I became a comic because during my last year at that camp, I was like, man, I want to be a stand-up. And one of the guys who was older than me was like, oh, you should check out this guy. He used to work here. And then it was Tyler.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, so he was the first guy to give me stage time. He put me up on his mic.
That's so cool.
And he was also the first guy to headline one of my shows. So it's all a little connection.
Yeah. That's so interesting. Those guys are so cool because they seem very like kind of old school, like very professional. Like they both would look great in a suit doing stand up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
Where certain guys are more of like the like grimy stoner guy on stage, or like where they're like very buttoned up. Like they could be hosting like a late night show. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I mean, Vic has that late night mic that he does. Tyler is.
Is that the Red Room that he does that at?
That's at Comedy Bar.
Oh, that's right. That's
Comedy
right.
Bar. And that's a fun show too. Comedy Bar is interesting. You get pretty much everyone that goes to Comedy Bar are all tourists. So there'll be like people from France and Germany in there. It's very.
Whoa.
I don't even know why. I have no idea why. They got some magnet or something pulling them in, but.
Does that make the show better because you're not just getting like North Side yuppie people?
Makes it worse.
Oh,
it's a tough room.
They don't get the references.
Well, they're also, I don't know. A lot of times you can kill, and a lot of times I've just bombed there, so that's part of it too. But constantly and consistently, that is one of the coldest rooms I've ever been in. It's just these people are here for vacation. They're not really maybe accustomed to American customs, or if they are, they're like just there to watch comedy, and they're going to be very critical of it. It also tends to have a lot of guys that are on business trips. Like a car company will have a Chicago meetup, and they'll be like, "Yeah, we'll go to Comedy Bar afterwards."
Right. After the steak dinner, we're going to go see comedy. And yeah, they're not really interested.
They're not interested, and they're there to like smile and nod, but they're not there to like add laughs to the room.
Gotcha.
It's so funny because every time I've been there, there's almost always one guy that's like, "Yeah, we're here for Porsche. We're here for the big conference," and they want to hear all your laughs.
Right. That's so funny.
But it is a good show. It is fun because it's not. These people do want to laugh, and they are there to have a good time.
Right. But so Vic's show is like, it's almost like a Kill Tony-esque, right? Like he's the host, he's at a table, and then people come up and do stand up or something, right? Or
yeah, it's got themes of that, and they now have like a live band that's with him too. So it is kind of themes like that. But basically,
oh boy,
yeah, he's getting there. Now that I think about it, he is. No, but he'll do his stand up, and then he'll kind of like hang out. It's much more like a late night TV show.
Right.
They'll come up and they'll do their stand up, then they'll sit down and they'll have a one-on-one interview, switch to somebody else, and then after everybody they have a mic, an open mic.
That's right. He did say that, yes. Because then it's like you're kind of trying to keep the crowd to then see the open mic.
Right. That's the whole incentive. But yeah, it's fun. It's a good time. And he doesn't, I definitely wouldn't say it's Kill Tony-esque, but it's getting there. One day.
With the band.
One day. He's going to be up there. He's going to be shooting a storm up. These guys, you know?
Would you ever do that? We always talk about it on the show too. Kill Tony. Some people hate it. Some people love it.
Oh, I thought you were asking if I'd ever shoot somebody. Oh. We'll get into that after. I do Kill Tony. I would. Yeah. I used to be a big Kill Tony fan. I was a big Kill Tony fan, but then it just kept getting worse and more racist and more about shock comedy. It was more about like, what can I say with this many like slurs and buzzwords in it that'll make people laugh?
Right.
And it just lost a lot of flavor for me. The one thing about it though is every comedian essentially is a whore. I'm a whore.
Right.
And that is a constant place where millions of people will watch you. So if I had the option to go up, I would. Because you can get lots of opportunities for that. But
that's what everybody says.
Exactly. I mean, that's what everyone says. They're like, I hate this, but
I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would do it, but it doesn't make it any better in my mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, did you ever know Peyton Ruddy?
I did. And Kill Tony was one of his first legs up, and now he's huge. He's absolutely huge.
Right. Yeah, he's so funny. He's one of the first people that maybe even Vic told me about him or something, but where I was like, he's a big Chicago comedian, like check him out or whatever. And I followed him. I don't even know how many followers, whatever, but it was like, I feel like I was sort of fairly early on. Yeah. And then just to see the rise is so cool. And those videos where it's like POV, I'm whatever. I mean, dude, kills me every fucking time. You know, it's just, he's so great. He's so funny.
They are. I was going to have him on a show early on when he had probably like 2,000 or 3,000 followers. He wasn't that big. It was still when he was in Chicago. And
he was only 250. Hey, yo.
But he ended up not being able to do the show. So I didn't really get to form a connection with him, see him and talk to him. And then he moved to Austin, and then he blew the fuck up, and then now he's like almost 500,000 on Instagram or something like that.
I think so. Yeah, he's a really funny dude.
He's hilarious. Great shit, Peyton. I will keep sending pictures of my penis into your DMs. One day it'll work, okay? Then Jimmy's on top.
So what are some shows that you like if you're more into TV? I know we kind of touched on that a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Well, like I said, Community. Love Community. I love Arrested Development. I love those comedy shows. I keep up with what's coming out new, so The Pit is really good.
I've heard great things about that. We just watched Game of Thrones, and I'd seen it before. She had never seen it, so I'd watched it for the second or third time or whatever through. But The Pit was the commercial that was on HBO every single time. So I've seen it a million times. I've heard it's great though.
It is. I mean, it's an interesting idea following like one ER doctor shift. It's just basically a 24-hour period, all of season one, and then season 2 is the next shift and all that. So it's interesting and a lot of gore and shit. Game of Thrones is great though. Love Game of Thrones.
Oh, incredible. I really want to get into the new one. I've heard it's really good.
The
Night of Seven Kingdoms.
So good.
Oh, you've watched it.
So good.
Yeah.
It's insane.
She loved Game of Thrones too. Like, especially by the time we got to like season 5, 6, it was like we were so locked in.
How was she during the Red Wedding?
Oh, she lost her mind. But she was also fucking seeing spoilers on TikTok and shit. Like she knew Jon Snow and all this. I was just like, motherfucker. Like there was some, stuff, but she knew some stuff too, which
that's crazy.
Kind of sucked.
I guessed that Jon Snow would kill Daenerys in the end. Okay. I guessed that. In the beginning, I think as a joke, I was like, oh, this is going to happen. He's going to have a big fight, and he's going to kill her. And my friend I was watching it with, because I saw it late too, was like, what the fuck?
Right.
And then as it kept going on, I was like, wait a minute, and this might actually happen.
Yeah. Yeah, the Targaryen twist, I was definitely not expecting when I watched. No, so I had watched it. I was working at a restaurant, and season 8 was about to come out.
Yeah.
And so I watched the whole show to prepare for it. And then I was literally like, So I think at season 7, you find out that Jon is actually a Targaryen. Spoiler alert. And I hadn't seen the last episode yet. And I was sitting there, and my boss, who owned the restaurant, was fucking drunk at the bar and was like, "You're a fucking dipshit. You don't even know that Jon Snow, whatever." And I was just like, dude, I was literally about to go home and watch that episode. Like, what the fuck? And he was just laughing, and I was just like, oh, cool. Like, thanks. Like, I was so invested in this fucking show.
That's crazy. Honestly, he deserves to be killed for that. That's wild.
Yeah.
Maybe not that far, but just a little bit.
Yeah, he got divorced and lost his family, so worked out.
Basically, his spirit was killed, I'll tell you that much, and that's all that matters.
But anyway, so after we finished that, she's like, I'm a little Game of Thrones out, take a breather.
That makes sense. How long ago was that? Was it like just?
Yeah, that was like a month ago. So actually, right after that, we jumped into Sopranos, which neither of us have seen yet. So, yeah.
I'm going to tell you that's not a good choice. Not because Sopranos is bad. It's a fucking amazing show.
Right.
But you're following up one show that's like 8 seasons long with another show that is also 8 seasons long and as long as fuck. I mean, you got to get through those HBO originals, but
I know. I'm like, that's just one. It's like The Godfather. Like a couple years ago, I'm like, I've never seen The Godfather.
Sit down.
I just have to watch The Godfather. It's just one of those things.
You gotta do it.
And all my friends love Sopranos, and so it's just like I just got to watch it. But
there's also like House of the Dragon that was coming out, which was good.
You like that? I heard that was not as good as the newest one.
Yeah, Night of the Seven Kingdoms is probably the best spinoff they've done so far.
Wow.
Because it's not attached a lot. Like a lot of it, like you'll get the main clans and like, no spoilers, but of course, like the fucking people that are big in that era are in there. Like you'll see people.
No, I've done a lot of Instagram research, and I kind of know more of the lore and all that stuff. There's the Black Targaryens or whatever, and all that kind of shit and stuff. So no, I love it. I think it's cool, but
yeah, it is. I think it was just much better done, but at the same time, it's just different than House of the Dragon. Like it's two completely different eras of the timeline,
which is cool.
Yeah, I think. I think the Night of the Seven Kingdoms is a lot closer to the
it's in between. It's in between, yeah. Because what I heard is that Tywin Lannister is supposed to be Aegon's cupbearer. So Aegon is like a kid in this one, and Tywin was like an old man in the original show. You know what I mean? So that's
Well, this is also like this Aegon was one. There's a couple of Aegons that were in Targaryen. This is the one that's like Aegon the Good King. So like this little boy that you'll see is going to be like the good one.
Gotcha.
And then there's also Aegon, who I'm pretty sure was the Mad King. Was Aegon, right?
Gotcha.
Or am I losing my mind?
I don't know. All those names are confusing to me.
They're all almost the exact fucking same.
Exactly.
It's like people will say that, Game of Thrones is like one of the most amazingly crafted series. It's not. It's not. He just put a bunch of people together. Was like they're fucking each other. Also, they were all there. It's not put together well, but it's interesting and it's super entertaining. That's why we like it.
Yes.
But no, he literally named 5 of these kings the exact same goddamn name.
I know. And then like Jorah, his dad is Jorn or some shit like that. It's like, okay, I don't know.
Which they can get away with it because, that is kind of what happened in real history, which is what they're basing off. Like there were a bunch of different kings that were named the exact same thing.
Yeah, that's true.
King Charles the First, Second, whatever.
Louis
King
the 13th,
George. Yeah. So
also they in the subtitles it's Sir S-E-R.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's just how it used to be spelled. It's the old English spelling.
Okay, so S-I-R it got shifted over time.
Yeah, it's just a colloquial thing.
Okay.
Like
so it's not like Martin was trying to like, it's not sir, it's sir or something.
No, I mean that's if you read Shakespeare. You a big Shakespeare guy? You like Shakespeare?
The Merchant of Venice, am I right?
Man, dude, it's no Romeo and Juliet, but it's a pretty good.
Really? Yeah,
right
nothing.
there.
You couldn't go any deeper than
Couldn't
Romeo.
think of any other one, dude. I really tried. Midsummer's Night Dream. There we go. This one. What's that one with the fucking Macbeth? There we go. That's with the witches and shit. Yeah. See, I'm beating you.
Is Macbeth Shakespeare?
Yes.
I don't know.
That's God, dude. This is why you need a guy in the chair. You need a fucking.
I know, and I always want to Google stuff, but both my phones are filming, so I can't really do that. I sometimes I'll have a laptop here, but then literally the whole time I'm just like,
just looking down.
What'd you say? Yeah,
Well, see that, and I just made the decision that I did not want to look that up. I don't care.
I know, and I've asked people like, well, can you look it up on your phone? And then everyone's like, dude, fuck you.
Fucking fine.
Fuck
I
off.
guess. I will. If you need a guy in the chair, dude, I will sit in that corner nude and hold your little board and just press it. Stare at people like, what'd you say, man? Bing, bing, bing. The Vine Boom sound effect. I'm just gonna be spamming that throughout the whole thing. Yeah, do you got Vine Boom on this shit?
I do not. I should.
What is wrong with you? You gotta have that.
I used to like put a sound effect on like every guest I had. I'd be like, I'm gonna come up with a sound effect for this guy, and like an Italian guy had like the Godfather theme song and all that shit. I was just like, yeah, not worth it.
That is a great idea, but like you're at what? This is what episode like 170 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. You'd be reusing at this point.
Yeah.
Not because there's not enough sound effects. There's just not enough people in the Chicago scene that are different. Even if you get rappers and like eventually, it's all like either Italians or
Irish, Italian, Polish,
Italians,
Mexican.
Different, yeah.
A lot of Mexicans on the show.
Are there? Have there been?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
I mean, it's like mostly white, obviously, but I would say
obviously.
Oh, North Side white guy, yeah. But
wait.
I would say probably a third is probably Mexican now that I think about it. Not very many black people. They like to cancel.
Anytime I'm a part of anything, it turns racist. I swear to God. I came in today and I was like, I'm going to not be racist on this podcast. Every time you talk, I'm pushed a little closer.
It's in our blood. All right, buddy. We're over an hour. Look to the camera.
Yeah.
Shout out your Instagram, your shows, all that stuff.
Yeah, fantastic, Mr. Jim Balderston. Look me up. Comedy You Deserve is the company I own. So go check that out. We are an LLC, bitch. Check that out. We do shows at the Den Theater monthly, and we also run a couple of different showcases. So always got something for you. If you want to check out my dates, just look at my Instagram. I always post them. Have a little bit of what I'm doing every month, and I will be at the Riot Comedy Festival in Houston in 2 weeks from now. So if for some reason you're in Houston, come see your boy.
That's awesome, man. We got a big following in Houston, so this is going to be good.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. I know that's a fucking lie.
We don't have a big following at all.
Love it.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much. This was great. You're a very funny guy. So.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's very fun. I like your chess set, and I like you.
I like you too. We are out.
Ladies and gentlemen,